Hi, I'm Alex from Lumsden Agency and welcome to the monthly catch-up for March. There's no secret right now, the market is hot. The last weekend was 91% auction clearance rate in Sydney. This weekend there's 1,000 auctions scheduled. Everything is pumping right now. If you're looking to sell, now is the time. Sitting here with Chris Melotti, marketing genius, and we're of course talking marketing. Chris, you've been a marketing manager for a really long time. Predominantly in real estate. Tell me about some interesting trends or things that you're seeing in marketing in real estate right now.
Thanks, Alex. So yes, look, the market is pumping and we're at that kind of stage in the market. And I've been through both the ups and the downs and the dips and the lows. And look, for marketing at the moment, some of the trends I'm seeing is, one is the caliber. Caliber of marketing is always important. Even though anyone with a pulse right now can sell, it's what separates agents from agents and results from results really comes down to how well it's being marketed. So that's everything from video and photos and copy, everything matters still, even in this kind of market, if you really want to get the best result. I'm also seeing technology is the one thing that's changing marketing. There's a lot of buzz right now around the pay later sort of technology, especially when it comes to marketing budgets and trying to get your vendor across the line. So there's that as well, I would say.
You recently just bought a house.
I did.
Tell me a little bit about that experience in this market.
Yeah, look, as you can say, the market is booming right now, and it really comes down to, what connects with you. So yes, it's all well and good to have a great property, but just because the market is booming doesn't mean that you can just go, hey, people will just buy. So you really need to, it comes down to great styling, great communication, great chemistry with an agent. All of those things definitely matter, and it made an impact on me as a buyer. So 100%, you need to be, as agents, need to be making sure that you're not letting your marketing slip. And actually, the bar is raising right now. Even though it's a hot market, I'm seeing a lot of properties not selling, which is interesting because I thought that it was just like every property is selling, but they're not. And so you've got to remember that as an agent, you still have to be out there connecting. And so as a person who's using an agent, making sure that you're picking an agent who is really marketing the property well to get the result that you deserve.
That was going to be my next question. What should people look out for? Because obviously 91% clearance rate, the other side of that is that 6% of properties aren't still selling. And so what are those ones doing in this market where you could almost just put a hand-painted sign up out the front of your house and it would sell right now? What's happening with those 6% that they're not selling?
Well, I think that it's making sure that the agent that you're choosing is not complacent because of this market. It's really easy for agents to say, look, we've got this in the bag, it's sorted. Like I remember this period in 2016 when I was a marketing manager of a real estate agency in Sydney, and there was not so much the agency I was working for, but we noticed a lot popping up because, as I said, all you needed was a pulse and you could get properties across the line. So it's really important for agencies to not get complacent and make sure that all of the copy is well written, that we're using digital technology and embracing all those media styles like video and so forth. And right back at you, Alex, as an agent yourself, how do you view the importance of marketing given what you're seeing in the market?
Yeah, I think that great marketing is, you almost took the words out of my mouth before, it separates agents from agents. I think that, like I said, right now, properties are just almost selling, and there's almost people are thinking, well, why should I use an agent? Great agents get great results in any market.
Definitely.
It doesn't really matter, and they're still setting themselves ahead of where other agents are right now. And you're right, complacency is a big thing. And I just think that I'm coming to the end of the 75 Hard Challenge. People can Google that if they want to know what it is. But it's basically all about nailing little habits every day. And as an agent, that's what it's all about. There's no silver bullet, there's no magic potion to getting a great result. So as an agent, it's about doing the little things right every day and not getting complacent.
Yeah, and look, as if I was a seller right now in the market, it's don't take the market as just given. You still need to pick a really good agent because in the end, it's like, yes, sure, you'll have 15 people come through, and yes, it will definitely sell, more than likely, given the clearance rate, but it doesn't mean that you're getting the best result. That's the difference. So don't just go, yeah, any agent will be fine, let's go for the cheapest one or the most easiest one to do. It really comes down to the chemistry and the agent that's really putting the marketing forward and getting you like out there.
The reality is the difference could be so much more right now. If you have 3 or 4 people rock up at your auction as opposed to 7, 8, 9, 10 rock up, you know, you're potentially talking 100 or 200 grand.
Without a doubt.
I mean, it's just, and so the difference between a mediocre agent or a good agent and the marketing that comes along with that could be so much more these days.
I agree. So Alex, as an agent, with the market running so hot right now, how do you see this panning out over the next couple of months?
Yeah, it's literally the $1 million question, right?
Exactly.
Look, I don't have a crystal ball. In my experience, I would suggest that we might see a small taper as we come into winter, but I think spring is going to be very big as well. And how long it lasts for, I think that unless the government steps in or some regulatory body steps in, APRA around lending, something like that. The Reserve Bank said that they're not going to. They've doubled down and said that they're not going to, even though nobody really believes them. You know, we'll probably see this for another 18 months to 2 years at least. I don't know if it's sustainable past that in sort of on its own, but I think it all comes down to really regulation and what happens there.
Yeah.
So, that's my bold prediction. Let's sit down in 18 months and see how we go. Chris, thanks for being here today.
Always a pleasure. Thanks, Alex.